guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm doing some nail art inspired by Fall Guys. So actually, both of my hands are Fall Guys themed, however, I'm only going to show you these 5 nail designs. So yeah, let's get started. So to start off, I went in and painted all of my nails white, and as you can see, I went in with a bit of an oval shape. I work for a living, so I can't have super long nails. But yeah, starting on the first nail design, which is going to be on the thumbnail. This is my whitest nail design, so I decided to go in and just paint on Fall Guys, like the logo. So to do this, you're going to need a blue as well as a pink acrylic paint. So I highly recommend you guys to get like a nail art brush or something. I'm going to have to use a dotting tool. But what I'm going to do is go in with my blue acrylic paint and stipple on the word fall, kind of like how it looks in the logo. I'm going to go up under that with some pink acrylic paint, and I'm just going to write down the word guys. Now the fun part, we get to add in the detail. So for the word fall, I'm going to go in with a tiny dot of this black acrylic paint with that regular blue to kind of create like a shadow optical illusion, if that makes sense. And now I'm going to do the exact same thing for the guy portion, except I'm going to go in with a tiny dot of black with the pink. It was too dark, so I then went in with a tiny dot of white in those same two colors, just to brighten up the logo a bit. So I'm going to let that acrylic paint completely dry. Now I'm going to go in with my dotting tool and a tiny white dot and add it inside of the A. I'm going in with my toothpick and I'm going to dot on 2 little black eyes. So this is basically what the logo looks like, excluding the ultimate knockout portion. You could leave it like this, however, I decided to go in with a bright green just because I had excess green acrylic paint, and I'm just going to fill just around the logo. I'm just going to leave a thin white outline around the logo, but yeah, here's the finished nail design. So now moving on to the index nail design, which is going to be the second nail design, requires a little bit of freehanding, so let's go ahead and get started. Don't worry, I'm not going to time lapse it so you can actually see what I'm doing. I first started off by drawing a curved line for like the costume. Up under that curved line, I then went in with my toothpick and I did the connect the dot method to just make it easier to draw like an oval shape. This of course is going to be for the Fall Guys face. And since I'm doing the chicken uniform, I'm just going to draw 2 little, like, half circles for the eyes on each side of the nail. I'm then going to paint on the little jiggly red thing and the beak. On the left side of the beak, I'm just going to draw a curved line that's going to come in handy later. The very tip of my nail, I'm just going to paint on the outline of 2 triangles. And this next part is completely optional, but I decided to, outline the bottom portion of the nail. But yeah, now that the outlining is out of the way, it's now time to color. So for the chicken eyes, I painted it yellow as well as the beak. I don't know the anatomy of a chicken, but yeah, that thing right there, I'm going to paint it red as well as both of those things near the top part of the chicken. Any small detail, I'm going to go in with a safety pin just to do it, such as adding details to the beak. Because my oval was a little too thick for my liking, I'm just going to go back in with white acrylic paint just to fix up the line work. For those bottom 2 little triangles, I just went in with like a light tannish, brownish acrylic paint and filled them in. I'm now going to go back in with using black acrylic paint, and this part's fairly easy, but I'm just going to drag my dotting tool to create the eyes. And of course, don't forget to add the little pupils on each side of the chicken head. But yeah, here's the finished nail design. So for the third nail design, which is going to be on the middle nail, is another one of my complex freehanding, but I'm basically going to paint on the french fry guy. I first started off by painting on like a curved line using some red acrylic paint. As you can see, using a dotting tool's awful, use a nail art brush. So I'm actually going to go ahead and work on the french fries. So to do this, I am just using this yellow nail polish. And don't be a dummy like me, like actually completely clean your nail dotting tool. As you can see, my french fries were a little dirty, but I just painted on a basic french fry shape, and I'm just going to continue doing that throughout the whole top part of the nail. Yeah, like I said, my french fries looked all dirty, so I'm just going back in with some like regular bright yellow acrylic paint and just going back over the french fries. And because I had excess brown acrylic paint, I decided to go in with a lighter form of it and just outline all of the fries. What the worst thing about being on keto is no potatoes. But so anyways, now that the french fries are completely done, I can go back in and work on like the french fry box or the costume. So once again, I'm going to go back in with red acrylic paint, and I'm just going to paint on like a little arrow shape, if that makes sense. I'm going to paint on 3. This is just for detailing. It doesn't have to be perfect. And any oopsie daisies you do, you can easily go back in with white acrylic paint to fix them. And now for this portion of the nail design, like kind of in between the fries and the french fry box, I'm going to paint on the Fall Guy's face. It's the exact same thing I did for the first nail design. You know, paint on a big white oval, outline it, and then dot on 2 eyes. And here's the finished nail design. For the last 2 nail designs, I decided to keep it short, simple, and easy. You can literally choose whatever color you want. I decided to go in with blue for the ring nail. But I am just going to paint like around the whole nail, leaving just an outline of a white circle in the middle. When I say circle, I meant oval. Sorry, my brain's all over the place. But yeah, just like the first 2 nail designs, now what I'm gonna do is outline the circle, or oh my god, the oval in black acrylic paint. Make an oopsie daisy, easily fix it with some white acrylic paint, and of course finish off with 2 little black eyes. Yeah, so that pretty much completes it for this nail design. As for the pinky nail, I did the exact same thing, except I painted it pink. But yeah, like I said, you can choose any color you want, green, purple, it doesn't matter. But without further ado, here is all of the finished nail designs. And you can literally add any finishing you want. However, I'm out of matte top coat, so I had to use shiny. But yeah guys, so here's the finished Fall Guys inspired nail art. I'm actually currently working on my Hunter x Hunter and Tokyo Ghoul nail series, but I figured since Fall Guys is so popular, I would go ahead and do some nail art inspired by it. And I know I didn't film my right hand for this, but you can get creative and paint on any of the Fall Guys skins you would like. Like, looky, I even painted on a little pirate. But yeah, this is a really easy nail design. But yeah guys, I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching!